Hey, what's up everybody? The September leaks are here, so I'm going to be covering that in this video. So to kick things off, the very first thing that we're going to be seeing is a bunch of new Star Wars tsums that we haven't seen yet in the international version. Starting September 2nd, running through September the 6th, it's going to be lucky time for these three specific tsums. And the first tsum that we're going to see is Ben Kenobi, second one is Master Luke, and the third is Mace Windu. Now if you take a look at these tsums' ability, I think they're going to be pretty interesting because all of them seems to have two abilities in one. For example, if you look at Ben Kenobi, his ability is going to be able to clear random tsums and clear at the bottom of the screen. So I'm guessing there's going to be a lightsaber and then the bottom gets whacked out as well at the same time. Same with Master Luke and Mace Windu, all of them have two combined animation, so I think they're going to be pretty cool in terms of the animation. As always, I think the higher level ones will clear a lot more tsums, so I guess we'll just have to wait and see. After the premium box event, the next big event it's going to be the pickup capsule, and that is going to start on September the 7th and it's going to run till September the 9th, so you have 3 days to get the ones that you really want. Me personally, I'm really excited about Vanellope, and not because her animation is cool. Well, her animation is cool, but the reason why I'm excited about Vanellope is because I don't have Vanellope. She got away from me last time when she came in and when she got released. But I think from a useful standpoint, I think Goodnight Pooh is probably going to be one of the more useful ones out of all of them. Because what Goodnight Pooh does is he marches away a lot of the tsums, so you actually get a really high combo. So if you have any missions that require a lot of combo, Goodnight Pooh is a really good tsum for that. So you might want to try to get Goodnight Pooh. You should try to clear out the capsule anyways, just for the skill ticket. You really want the skill ticket at the end of the day. Some of these tsums aren't really that exciting in the pickup capsule, but you really want to do it for the skills ticket. After the first pickup capsule event, it's going to be the next selection box event. That's going to start on September the 11th, and it's going to run to September the 13th. Out of all of these, I think the one that's going to be the most popular and exciting is Cinderella. If you know how to use her properly, she could actually keep going on forever. If you see people play Cinderella really well, they could spend 12 to 14 hours just playing one game, and their score is extremely high. If you haven't seen videos on Cinderella online, definitely check some of those out on other people's YouTube channels, because I've seen some crazy massive scores from Cinderella. But honestly, it's really not worth it because you're spending 13 to 12 hours playing one game for a little reward. Jedi Luke is really going to be better if you're trying to farm for coins. But Cinderella could get you a really high score. But again, it's just going to take forever. So after the selection box event, we're going to have our next premium box release on September the 14th. And that's going to run to September the 17th. And in these two lucky times, we're going to see Anakin Skywalker as well as Padme Amidala. What's interesting about these new tsums this month is all of them has two abilities with the exception of Anakin Skywalker. Anakin Skywalker is clear a line of tsums when tapped. So I have a feeling that his ability is going to be similar to Ham's. Maybe you're going to have to tap something on the screen while something else happens on the screen. So I'm actually pretty excited to see what Anakin Skywalker's ability is. After the second premium box event, we're going to have our last pickup capsule event. And this one is going to run from September the 20th to September the 22nd. So like always, there's 3 days for you to really clear the capsule. Out of all of them, I think all of these are really cool. I like Parade Tinkerbell the most out of all of these. She's really good for those missions that require a lot of fevers in one game. What she does essentially is she starts a fever every time you activate her ability. So if you stack it right, you could actually have a lot of fevers per game. So she's really good for those missions where you need to get a lot of fevers in one game. And then finally, we have our last selection box. And the last selection box is going to run from September the 26th to September the 29th. And honestly, there isn't a tsum in this selection box I'm really too excited about. Is there one that maybe I should be looking out for? Let me know if there's something in here that I should keep an eye out. I know Darth Vader is relatively similar to Jedi Luke's ability, but he really doesn't earn as much coins as Jedi Luke, so which one are you excited about in this particular selection box? And then also in conjunction, what's going to happen this month, at the very end, there's going to be one last lucky time for all of the tsums, and this is going to run also from September the 26th to September the 29th. And the reason why they're going to run these conjointly is because the Score Challenge event is going to be released at the end of the month. And the only way you can participate in the Score event is if you have one of these new tsums. And of course, if you have them at a higher level, you're going to perform better and you're going to get a higher score, therefore getting a platinum pin. But you got to really think about if that is worth it, if that pin is really worth all of your coins. Especially if you are spending a lot of your tokens or spending a lot of your coins just to get a pin that you might not really want to get. So that's something to think about. To help you make that decision, take a look at the pins here and you make that decision if this is something you want to get. I mean, I think the pin is pretty cool though. The lightsaber is shooting out and you have the Force and the Evil Force there on the left and the right side. So I think it's pretty cool, but is it really worth maxing out your tsum to really get that class S and get that platinum pin? I mean, it does come with some bonuses at the very end, but I don't necessarily know if the rewards are worth it, so think about it. Now there are going to be 2 days where the Scores Challenge and the item sale is going to overlap. The item sale starts on September the 24th and will run until September the 27th. The Scores Challenge starts on the 26th and ends at September the 29th. So you have September 26th and September 27th where you can really make a dent in it. If you want to really get a high score and not spend a lot of coins, I would recommend using the boost and really try to get the highest score possible on September 26th and 27th using the boosts. And likely you're going to need 5-4. Maybe the time boost and the not necessarily the combo, probably the plus score to really get more score. So those are the ones that you probably want to use if you are participating in the Scores Challenge. Or if you aren't, I'm sure that last month you probably spent all of your coins on the selection box trying to get Jedi loot. So this is probably a month where you might not want to spend too much and just really save up for the next big tsums that you really want. So here's an overview of all the tsums. Is there one that you're particularly excited about? Or maybe this is that month where you're trying to build up your coin count again after spending it all last month. Let me know in the comments box. I really would like to know what other people are excited about, what they're not excited about, or are you going to be competitively playing the Scores Challenge? Those are things I'm really interested about. So please leave that in the comments box. I would really love to hear from you. And if you haven't yet subscribed, please subscribe for more tsum content. And as always, thank you so much for watching. Oh, actually, one more thing. If you are looking for help with using Jedi Luke, and if you were lucky enough to get a Jedi Luke last month and got it to a usable level, check out this video. It might help you use Jedi Luke.